Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Alicia Pierre, and we're going to start the show off the same way we start every show off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you're spending with us truly does mean the world to me. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, and we're back. Okay, we got a special guest here tonight. I don't usually introduce my guests, as you guys know, but I'm going to break it a little bit. I won't tell you her name, but I will tell you that it's my little sister. So on that note, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Hello, everyone. I am Alicia Speers. I'm Elliot's little sister, and thanks for having me back today.
You're more than welcome. Now, usually I'm all about positivity. I don't like to promote negativity.
That's right.
That being said, last night we may have watched the worst movie on the planet.
That is also correct, yes.
So I got to talk about it because it was ranked extremely high.
Yeah, I think it was like 80% or 70%.
Yeah, so what was that movie called?
It was called Stronghold.
Stronghold on Netflix.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Now, right off the bat, I knew it was going to be bad.
When I said, oh, wow, I think this is dubbed.
Yeah. So dubbed movies, like, I'm not saying all dubbed movies are bad, but yeah, it's not looking good if it starts off dubbed.
It wasn't great.
And then it went beyond downhill.
Yeah.
So it had two parts. We did not know there was two acts. Act one was horrible, but then it ended. And then we said, I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but Act one ends, and you're like, okay, that movie was horrible, but at least we're done. Then it keeps going, and Act 2 starts, which is horrendous.
Yeah. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time.
Do they roll credits after the first act?
No.
It just but it's a black screen.
That's
for
right.
a few seconds, and then it just
And you
keeps
think
going.
it's done.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, you're waiting, and then boom, something. So you think you're getting like bonus clip, but it's not a bonus clip. It's another 90 minutes of pure trash.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Who was in it?
No one.
No one. It's a foreign film.
Yeah.
So what made you watch it?
You know what, Tanner? This is a great question. I picked another movie. You got to ask Alicia, what made you and Dad pick this horrible movie?
It came up on like a new release on his phone, like Netflix things to watch, and it had really great reviews, like on IMDb and on different things. It had great reviews and said like crime, drama, blah blah blah. Anyway, it was not good.
Did you not watch the trailer?
No, I don't do that.
See,
That's
that's
something
the
that I
frustrating
don't
part.
do. I don't ever watch trailers. I try to know the least amount as possible.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they bullied me into it. I tried to be like, wait a second, let's. And they're like, no, you always do this. We're watching it. And I was like, okay. And then 5 minutes in, I was like, this is going to be horrible.
It wasn't that aggressive, but yeah, we said we already chose a movie and you came to watch a movie with us. So
Yeah.
you're going to watch this movie or you're going home.
Yeah.
Should have gone home.
Should have went home.
Yeah.
Should have went big time. Big time.
Yeah.
So what was the movie's name one more time?
Stronghold.
Stronghold. Everybody at home, sorry for everybody who's in Stronghold. I know you put a lot of your time and your effort and your passion in it. It wasn't for me, and I don't think it's for anybody else.
Maybe if it's in the proper language, it would be good, but I don't see how it could be.
No.
The storyline didn't make sense. There were a lot of loose ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
this
wouldn't
is
recommend it.
it's an action movie, and this is how low budgeted it. You could tell these guys didn't have a lot of money. It's an action movie, and there's guns all the time in this movie, but they maybe fired those guns 20 bullets in total.
Maybe.
And I'm being very conservative. I don't even think it was 20
No.
bullets. So that's how they didn't have money for blanks.
No. It was really bad.
Yeah. So don't watch the movie.
Stronghold.
It's Stronghold. Now, if you do and you want to message why you liked it, I can't wait to hear real people's comments on this. But it did get ranked pretty high.
Yeah.
So that's how we'll start it off.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in, I have a category of horrible movies that I've watched, and this is definitely in the top 3.
What are the other two?
Pluto Nash with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy? Okay.
Yep.
I don't really
And
remember it, but
That movie that we watched last time Greg was up with you, Capone, Tom Hardy's in it.
Oh, yeah, that's a hard movie to watch.
Great acting.
Was it called? I think it's just called Capone.
I think it's just called
Yeah.
Capone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there was another one. I always see horrible movies with Alicia. There's a theme here. I saw when we went to the movie theater with Greg's parents, the one with
man.
Cameron Diaz in it. It's called The Counselor. Oh,
Talk about an awkward movie to watch with your family.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So outside
Yikes.
Pluto Nash, I think every horrible movie I've ever watched has been in your company.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. So
You don't
really
know what's good unless you see what's bad, right?
well, you definitely have set that benchmark of what's bad.
Oh, that's funny.
It was horrible. It was horrible. So that's something very new for the show. But man, when things are bad, you gotta point it out, and that was one of them for me.
Speaking of bad things, I'm here to talk about October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, there we go. That's why we got the bracelets on today.
Good
And-
segue.
Thank you. So as some of you know, I actually was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, August 2020, right before my daughter Lily turned 2. So it's been quite the journey. But I just wanted everybody to be aware of breast cancer. All you women out there, get checked. I know it's annoying, and
Men too.
men too. Men can get it too. But definitely make sure you're going and seeing the doctor yearly or more if you have any concerns. Yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that came and supported me and helped out. And yeah, it was a crazy roller coaster of a journey, and it's not done, but now it's just recovery, rest, and get better every day is a little bit better. But I've gone through all my treatments.
There you go.
I did my surgery and radiation, chemo, everything. So
Yeah.
it's all done, and I'm happy to say I am breast cancer free.
Boop 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 boop.
So anyway, I wanted to come today just to make it known that you should be aware of breast cancer and getting checked regularly. There's a lot of things you can do to support breast cancer, different runs and different organizations, or cancer in general.
Yep.
It's actually very common and becoming more common, breast cancer specifically. Mine was specifically due to hormones. So big one is women over 30 that have children. That's a big cause, and more women are having kids later in life.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Damn
so-
children.
worth it.
Yeah.
But anyway, just so you know, do some research. That's funny. Yeah.
Just joking.
So, Elliot came down and helped me
Yeah, I did.
a few times, and my brother Alistair, he lives in Calgary, but he's come over and helped me a few weeks. My best friend Sarah, she came down and helped. Mom and Dad, many times, months
PK.
at a time. Ethna, Keegan, and Elliot came for a month for the summer, which was awesome. And my husband Greg, his family has come down to help too. His parents live in Calgary, but his sisters come down and helped. So it took a lot of people to help and support. And for people that don't have the family or friends, there are different organizations that can help and get you through those hard times. So definitely just wanted to talk a little bit about it. And also, if people want to ask more questions, I'm always open to chatting. I'm on Facebook, so you can find me to reach out if you're struggling or have questions, or just want to say hi. I'm there too.
Yeah, it sucked, but it was sweet at the same time that we got to spend so much time together.
Yeah.
Like, I never came down to Calgary before.
No.
Because, me in Calgary. Ugh. But so I came down to Calgary a lot.
Yeah.
And like both you and Alistair lived down there. So although it was negative and not under the best circumstances, it was nice to spend that much time because I was coming down like once a month for like a week at a time. So that was good.
And from what I've heard, Alicia has been training her whole life to be taken care of.
Oh,
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She slipped into it quite naturally. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. So yeah, it was good. Lily was 2. I thought it was 1. How old?
She
was
just
Lily?
turned 2.
When you found out?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
found out she was 1. Sorry.
That's right.
You're right. It was a year ago. She literally just turned 2 last.
Yeah. So you found out when she was about to turn 1.
Yes.
There
yeah.
we go. 'Cause
Sorry.
yeah. No worries. I was like,
yeah, I found
there's
out
no
when she
way
was.
Lily's 3.
No, she just turned 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't even 1 yet when I found out.
Yeah.
And everything was really quick.
Yeah.
From when I found out, like when I went to get checked.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was like due to breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the doctor, he was like, I'm going to send you to do an ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't tell me why. He just said, just in case. So
Yeah.
I went, did the ultrasound, and then they said, and then I had to do a mammogram like right away. And then
Yeah.
the doctor came in and saw me and said, I don't like what I see.
Yeah.
And, I think it could be breast cancer.
Right.
And so I was sent for a biopsy. And this all happened within
Yeah. You found out like
a 2-week
not
time
even
frame.
like you found out on Wednesday, and by like the following Monday.
Yeah, when I did the biopsy, I did it on I did the ultrasound and mammogram on a Wednesday, and then the biopsy was the following Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they said it would take 1 to 2 weeks for the results.
Right.
And I got called in to the doctors on the Sunday, so it was only a few days. And when you get called on a Sunday from a doctor, not great. Like, something's not quite right.
That's
and
right.
then when you go into the doctor's office and they say, did they not tell you to bring your family? Then it's like all the red flags.
Yeah.
So
That is a terrible line to anybody who comes in with their family.
Yeah.
Without their family.
Yeah.
Like, imagine somebody just coming in and being like, "Hey, your family not here," and you're like, "Should they be?"
well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. So, and luckily my husband and daughter were in the car because
Yeah.
we were supposed to go out to have a picnic, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so turned our life sideways and upside down and all around.
Yeah.
But I am here.
And that's all you can ask
Yeah.
for. So big shout out to Alberta Health Services, though. They didn't mess around.
No, they were really good. All the doctors, all the nurses, like everybody was so good and answered all questions and were just very on top of everything. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Big shout out.
Big shout out. Big shout out, Alberta Health Services, nurses, doctors, everybody that works in the medical field.
Yes. Yeah.
They
Heroes.
definitely heroes.
Heroes for sure.
Heroes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treated very well, and yeah, they make a hard time not so hard. So
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah.
That's right.
And actually, my last day of radiation, the nurses, there were a few of them. There was 4 of them, and one of them had been pregnant. And
Okay.
so I was just kind of telling her fun stories about babies and whatever. And
Yeah.
on the last day, I brought her a gift for her baby.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, nobody does this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
it's
Number 1.
congratulations.
What was the
whatever.
gift?
It was a little stuffed animal. It was like a
Okay.
little lamb, but
Yeah.
it actually is a blanket. It's like a little blanky lamb.
Yeah.
So she said every time she sees it, she thinks
Nice.
about me. But anyway, every day, when you finish radiation, when you finish chemo, you get to ring this bell,
Yeah.
which is pretty exciting because
Okay.
you're like, whoa, I did it.
Yeah.
So I got to ring the bell, and everybody usually just claps, and it's
Yeah.
exciting.
Right.
But when I finished radiation, all of the nurses came out to ring or to
Oh.
clap and cheer me on, and
That's cool.
it was pretty exciting.
No doubt.
Not saying you're anybody's favorite or anything.
No,
Yeah.
not saying that. No, but it was really special, and I don't know. I got a lot of positive people in my life. I tried to stay positive the whole time. I think that really helped
It really
get me
did.
through it.
Yeah.
And sometimes just have a friend, Joanne. She would just, hey Joanne, she would send me just funny texts and memes, and that would just, if you're having a low point or whatever, you would see some funny thing going on and just make your whole day. So yeah, it was it's really good to have that support, but not everybody has that. So very thankful.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we're at the part of the show called the Mac City Minute. You've been here before. You know what the deal is.
I have.
Tanner, hit her with the Mac City Minute.
I'd just like to point out before I do that I usually make these questions during the show off of what the guest is saying. And this episode was a little bit more difficult because I feel like I didn't want to ask you 5 questions about cancer. So.
Fair enough.
There you go.
So thanks. I was challenged for once.
Love it.
Question number 1. What is one movie that you think most people sleep on?
Oh, sleep through a movie, huh?
No, sleep on.
Like
they
underestimate, don't watch because they think
go.
it's bad. Like
Oh, ooh, I'm so bad. I always choose the worst movies in general. You know what is a really good movie, and people probably know this, but Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's an oldie, but a goodie.
with Mos Def.
Yes, he is in that.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Never seen that.
Well, there
I've
you
always
go.
wanted to.
There you go.
Always
it's
wanted to
quite
see it.
good.
Okay.
Question number 2 for you. What is one thing you like to do when you're around your family?
Well, we do watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of movies for sure. I think that's my favorite thing, just hanging out, watching movies. My dad and I watch a lot of TV series. TV, you know what I'm saying?
Multiple TV series.
Yeah. That's my kind of marathon.
Question.
That was almost a spit take right there. Holy shit. That's my type of marathon. Yeah.
Me too. Run through the shows.
Yeah.
Question number 3. What is one takeout meal you miss when you're not in Fort McMurray?
Oh, Jomas. So much Jomas. Shout out.
What's the meal, though?
Oh, the meal.
What do you get?
Oh, I get a donair pizza. That's just, and I get the sweet sauce on the side.
Yeah. We brought it down for you a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually, that's something people don't know. I think you have to special request it.
You do.
But you can get like a pizza not baked yet.
Yeah.
So you can keep it frozen and eat it when you want.
That's right. And
So
big shout
actually, during cancer, my
Yeah.
friends got together. Yeah, I know it's kind of
During cancer.
during cancer. You know, my friends actually got me like 4 large pizzas from the Jomas that opened up in Edmonton.
That's right.
And
I was just
and
gonna give
brought
them a
it to
shout
me.
out.
So
Yeah.
so good.
Big shout out to Jomas.
Question number 4. What is one moment with growing up with Elliot that stands out for you?
Growing up with Elliot.
There's just so many.
Huh. That's a tough one. I don't really have like a specific moment. I just remember we used to in the summer go out to Macwa Lake a lot, and people don't know much about Macwa Lake here in Fort Mac, but it's a very nice, quiet beach because everybody goes
Gregoire.
to Gregoire. So I'd say that.
And your final question. What is one thing you learned growing up in Fort McMurray that you use in parenting your own child?
Oh. Well, I don't have a lot of rules, Elliot will say. I don't let her jump on our furniture or on anybody else's furniture. That was like a rule growing up. We weren't supposed to do that. So that's something that I try is the main word here.
Yeah.
But I guess that would be it. I don't know if that's a Fort Mac thing or just a my family thing.
Those have been your 5 questions.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Try is the key word.
Yeah, try.
She likes to jump. So does Keegan, though. Like I ain't even mad at you. Keegan jumps on everything.
Yeah.
So Tanner's pointing at his watch. How much time we got?
Yeah, we got about 30 seconds.
Oh, 30
Oh,
seconds. Okay,
That
wow.
was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Well, thanks for coming.
Well, I'm
Always-
happy to be here. I love coming home to Fort Mac. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite places to be.
There you go.
So
So
you live here then?
thank you. Hey, we're going over. Good question, Tanner. I've been asking that for many years. For those who didn't hear Tanner, he asked, like, if you love it so much, why don't you live here?
I should have said my favorite place is to be on vacation.
Okay. All right. Just saying.
I do love it here. I don't know. I just I like the big city more, and I really like being close to the mountains. So
Yeah.
something that we don't have here in Fort Mac, but
Whatever excuses you want to come up with.
Exactly. Calgary is
enough.
definitely not as good as Fort McMurray.
Nope.
Not even close. So sorry,
I'm still-
everybody who's from Calgary.
I still
Or
rep
who just
Fort Mac.
recently moved there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
still
Or who
rep-
recently moved there. There you
Rep
go.
Fort
Shots
Mac,
fired.
even when I'm in Calgary, I talk about Fort Mac all the time.
Yeah, you do. All right. At the end of the show, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So let's hear you.
Well, again, thanks for having me. I just want to shout out breast cancer awareness, and the month is October, so there's a lot of information out there. Take a look. Remember to get checked. The sooner you get checked, the better. Just being a breast cancer survivor.
There you go. Awesome. Well, everybody at home, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.